It's time to get game number 2 of this doubleheader underway here at Loudermilk Field. Brett Loftus, Davis, Barlow leading us off. The same man who's been leading us off the past 2 games, Rhett Mixon. He'll again be starting in right field again this afternoon as well. Your Piedmont line starter, Peyton Irvin. First pitch fastball, and Mixon just takes it down the right field line. Tyler Smith got to go fight it in the corner. Mixon's going 3. He digs it out of the corner, and a stand-up lead-off triple that will sail Cam Jackson starting at third. Zach Swindell rushing in from left field to back up Cameron Jackson, and that's a lot right there as a starting 9 for your Lions. Peyton Irvin on the mound, DeJesus behind the plate, Whitmer at first, Bartleski second, Cameron Jackson at third, Scott Lyons short left to right in your outfield, Zach Swindell, Carter Ballstad, and Tyler Smith in the outfield. So the one pitch, Davis Barlow, and a triple down the line as we will now see Joe Ruth step up to the dish here. First pitch to him will be in the dirt, and we will see the first run of the game. 1-0. LaGrange gets back on the board early as they scored 5 in the 9th inning in the first game of the doubleheader, and now one right here, Dave.
2 pitches, 1 run, and one strike that got absolutely mashed. LaGrange is picking up right where they left off.
It's almost like we didn't even have an intermission between games.
I was going to say, it still feels like the other game.
Yes. First pitch there. Second pitch, down the left field line. Looks like that will land just beyond the Piedmont bullpen and foul. That'll even it up now at 1-1. Same exact lineup minus the catcher for the LaGrange Panthers. David Smigelski is going to get the start behind the plate here in game number 2. Big swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Smigelski started game number 1 yesterday, so it looks like a Friday and Sunday with a break in between.
P1, 1-2 delivery. That one is sent out to right center field. Ballstad and Smith on their horse, can't get to it. Ballstad cuts it off on the warning track. A good throw! And they're going to call him safe. As Scott Lyons, yes. It's going to be James Whitmer who tried to apply the tag there at second. Will not be in time as Cale Chatham will now take his hacks at the plate. Game number 1 of the doubleheader. Chatham was 3 for 4. I was going to be shot down the first base line and foul. No balls, 1 strike here. And Davis, you mentioned there in the 9th inning, the energy almost being sucked out of Loudermilk Field. You thought some resurgence of that would come on for game 2. And again, LaGrange has just sucked it back out of here yet again.
Yeah, the energy is just gone in this place. No crowd energy, no energy out of the dugout. I mean, it's hard to keep the energy up when you've given up 2 hits and they're a triple and a double.
That one's hit deep to left field. Swindell will make the catch on the warning track. He'll fire it back in time. Ruth will have to stay 2. That'll bring up the designated hitter, E.J. Churchich.
E.J. Churchich.
Irvin will come set after getting his first out here in the game. First pitch will be walloped to left field. Swindell will have to cut that one off. He will gather it, throw it into second, and that will now be a 2-0 lead.
Step up plate number 1, McKinley Irvs.
McKinley Irvs will now step up for his first at-bat here in game number 3. Game number 2 of the doubleheader. He was 2 for 4 in game 1. That one will paint outside there. No balls, 1 strike. Over there at the Walker Athletic Complex, hearing some cheers over there. That's Piedmont softball still underway in game number 2. That ball up and out of the zone there. 1-1 count now. 11-2 was the final score in Brevard and Huntington earlier. Didn't give you guys the final score. So a must win here for the Lions. That one on the outer half there, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch here for Irvin. Would love for him to roll one.
1-2 sell out of the zone, make it 2-2. Herbs had to stay back on that one. The Lions are looking good over there for softball, up 6-1 on Huntington right now in game number 2. And if they can win tonight, they would advance to the USA South Championship best of 3 series. 2-2 on the way from Irvin. That one is stung out to right field. Tyler Smith goes and gets it for out number 2. McKinley Irvs sends a rope out there to right field. Tyler Smith had to step over about 10 steps, and he was there. That'll bring up to the dish the first baseman, Trey Pierce. Trey Pierce, 1 for 2 with 4 RBIs in game 1 of the doubleheader. And again, as we've seen in both of the games thus far, and they'll do it here in game 3, they'll put the shift on here for Pierce. That one's going to be up and out of the zone now. 1 ball, no strikes. 7-1 now. The Lions lead over the Hawks from Huntington. They're in the top of the 6th inning. One-0 delivery. That one's walloped to right center. Smith and Ballstat will make a run at it. Ballstat will catch it for out number 3. So 2 runs come across. P1's able to keep it at a minimum as we're heading to the bottom of the 1st inning. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. One, two, three here, bottom of the 1st inning. Lions need to get started here early and often offensively. Tyler Smith, Kyle DeJesus, Jack Bartleski. So who's going to come up to bat here for the Lions in their first chance to bat here in game number 2 of this doubleheader. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow, Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Michael Benhart the starting pitcher for the Hawks today. He'll throw a first pitch fastball. It'll be fouled down the left field line and out of play for strike number 1. David Smigelski behind the plate. Everything else the exact same from game 1. Trey Pierce at first. Rhett Hebert at second. Joe Ruth at third. Cale Chatham at short. Left to right in your outfield. Jack Layerson, McKinley Irves in center, and Rhett Mixon in right field. Speaking of right field, Tyler Smith got into one, and Rhett Mixon is going to get it just at the warning track. So I thought Tyler Smith might have went yickety-yockety boom on the first at-bat of the game, but he did not, and allowed out number 1.
That would have been a huge energy boost there for the Lions, much needed. But instead, warning track power leads to out number 1.
Kyle DeJesus will step up here to the plate. DeJesus, good game 1 as he was able to go 1 for 3 in that contest. He also got hit by a pitch twice, which extended his school record of 15 hit by pitches in a season. He's now behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Minhart's going to throw him one in the dirt there, 1-2 now.
Brett, I was looking at the schedule. Baseball, one of the only teams to have a basically near regular season. Again, normally a 44-game season, 34 games played. This is game number 34, so a relatively regular season for Piedmont.
Well, a lot of our other athletic programs on campus had a shorter regular season than usual due to COVID-19. DeJesus spoils that one right into the Panthers dugout. And that one's going to land right near the bats. Everyone's okay down there. That's why you wear a helmet, I guess so, as they tap on the first baseman's helmet there. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just glad you don't hit that one in the Piedmont dugout right now, because there are a lot of lines down there. As that one's sent out to right field. Mixon trying to go make a catch, and the Gold Glover, should be Division III Gold Glover, makes another diving stop. The man is absolutely amazing. He made a diving stop Friday night. Game 2 robs Cam Jackson of a potential home run, and then makes another diving stop right there on a ball hit very hard by Kyle DeJesus. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Jack Bartleski. Davis, here's the new game plan. Don't hit it to right field. Hit it anywhere else. Pretty much. First pitch strike there to Jack Bartleski, 0-1 now.
The range is the most impressive thing, by far.
0-1 delivery. Bart sends that one out to second. Hebert make the grab and throws it over to first. 1-2-3, bottom half of the first inning. Heading to the top of the second, Lions down by 2. Jack Layerson going to be the first batter that P1 Peyton Irvin's going to face in his second inning of work here. Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Davis Barlow and I and Brett Loftus. And the Bees are also the third microphone joining us here in this evening's contest. 1-0 count now. P1 will start him out. First pitch ball, 9-1. In the top of the sixth inning, Piedmont softball on top of the Huntington Hawks. So barring any miracles there, they will clinch that Western Division Championship.
Jeez.
And Davis, you are right. Oof is correct. That one hammered down the right field line, but will go foul 1-1.
P1 is just living over the plate right now, and LaGrange is making him pay even on the foul balls. They are mashed.
Yeah, 3 hits there in the top of the first inning led to 2 runs coming across. 1-1 delivery there. That'll be low and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two-one delivery on the way. That one mashed down the left field line. Cam Jack trying to find it in foul territory, and it will land right by the Lions bullpen. In play, but foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 1-2-3 inning would do wonders. I feel like I say that all the time, but it really would here. Good pitch there, but it'll bounce in the dirt. That'll run the count full to 3-2. Irvin, full count delivery on the way. That one smacked down the first base line. That will go off of Whitmer's knee. He tried to backhand it there. Smith will come up with it in right field. As Layerson will stay first. And now David Smigelski stepping up to the dish here. That didn't look like it felt too good there, Davis.
No, it definitely did not. How would you score that, Brett?
How would I personally score that? I'd give it a hit, and if he would advance, I would probably say he advanced on an error, but I'd definitely give that a single there. And that one's going to be sent down to third. Cam Jack.
They're going
to get him. And that's going to be a 5-6-3 putout. And you don't see that.
And that will avoid the error on Jackson as well.
Correct.
Because the out is made at first.
Yes.
Plate number 19, Brett Abear.
We've seen some funky-looking putouts here in this series, Davis Barlow.
Yes, we have. That is not the first.
We had a 1-4-3 last night, a 5-6-3 right there. And that's
there was a 1-4-3 today.
Correct. Yeah.
There was a 3-4-1.
3-4-1, yes, sir. In the
you were
first
referring
game.
to Carpenter.
Correct. Last night. That one's hit out to shortstop. That's going to go through the 6-5 hole. Swindy's got to come up throwing. He is. It's going to be cut off by Cam Jack. We're going to get a 1-out, 1-run single as the Panthers will now extend their lead 3-0. That single courtesy of Rhett Abear. Rhett Abear has been hitting this entire series. That's all the young man does. Is now stepping up to the plate. We're going to turn over the lineups here. Rhett Mixon led off the game with a triple that almost left the yard. That was smoked down the first base line. Rhett Mixon almost left the yard a few times there in game number 2. His teammates did. We saw 3 home runs hit in the top of that 9th inning in game number 1. First pitch of ball. P1 going to check over there at first. Abear's all good. He's going to get back in time. 1-0 count here at the plate. One-0 delivery. That's going to be up and out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes now. And what have you seen from Irvin that's kind of different from his previous outings?
Again, he's up and he's over the middle of the plate.
Can't leave it dead red. LaGrange has shown. Great pitch there to get back into the count. 2 balls and 1 strike.
It is hard to pitch to these Panthers when you're behind. It's even harder to pitch to them when you're as behind as P1 has been. Again, 2-0 often here. They already hit well with 2 strikes.
A
That's a good
big
pitch.
swing and a miss there. 2-2 now.
Good changeup.
P1 looks for his first strikeout of the contest here. He'll check back over there at first. Aber able to get back over there in time, though. Irvin will come set, and then he'll step off here. Irvin now set, ready to deliver the 2-2. That is smacked to Bartleski. 4, 6, 3, double play. Whoa! And they're going to call Mixon safe at first.
Wow.
I don't think the crowd here at Loudermilk Field likes that call too much, Davis Barlow.
Step to the plate number 17, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Ruth will now step up to the plate here. And from what you've seen, did he look safe or out to you?
No, he was not safe.
No need to even look back on that on the replay there. Just looks like a missed call. That's going to be outside there. 1 ball, no strikes here.
I'm going to take a peek just because I can.
Take a peek. Yeah,
just because I can.
Let's look at the replay there and see what we got there. Abby Judge doing a wonderful job on camera for us this afternoon. Women's soccer player here at Piedmont College. 2 balls, no strikes now to the 2-hole hitter, Joe Ruth. Two-0 delivery out of catch the upper part of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two one delivery on the way. That one's going to be in the dirt. That's going to run it to 3-1 here. Peyton Irvin in 2/3, giving up 3 runs, trying to just limit the damage. Thought we had a double play there. Bang, bang play at first. The umpire ruled it safe. Now 3-1 count at the plate now. 3-1 on the way. That one's smacked off of his shin. Scott Lyon will end up with it. And Whitmer will make the good dig at first. Peyton Irvin looks okay walking off the field for out number 3. We'll keep a check on that. Heading to the bottom of the second, the Lions trail by 3. Home half of the second inning. Carter Ballstat's going to start us out. Sends one to Chatham at shortstop. And that is going to be an early out, number 1. Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here. And that is going to bring up the designated hitter, Tyler Sheely, and Michael Minhard. I know we've only seen him face 4 batters, Davis, but he's looked really sharp.
He's doing exactly what you have to do. Throw strikes, get ahead in the count. Doing exactly what you want, what would normally be your Sunday pitcher to do.
Yeah, Michael Minhard, he's had a very small sample size this year. He is 2-0. He started 2 games, 5 appearances, a 2.63 ERA, but in 13 2/3 innings, he has struck out 10. So, small sample size, but it's looked pretty good thus far. It's looked good here this afternoon as well. 2-0 to Tyler Sheely, make it 3-0 now. And Sheely has a chance to be the first line to reach base this afternoon, or this evening, rather. And that is going to be a strike call there. 3 balls and 1 strike. And sunshine is soon going to turn into sunset. So we'll try to get those on camera. Please screenshot it and either tweet us at it or send it or whatever you want to do there on social media. We had a beautiful sunset last night. Hopefully we get another one here this evening. Michael Minhart, 3-1 delivery to Tyler Sheely, up and out of the zone. Mr. On Base himself will just increase that on base percentage even more, as that is going to be a 5-pitch walk. Tyler Sheely now with a .518 on base percentage this season. And that is insane. Now the third baseman, Cam Jackson, is going to step up to the plate here. We saw him get robbed of at least an extra base hit there in game number 1 by Rhett Mixon out there in right field. Came in to pinch hit, get the start here in game number 2. 1 ball, no strikes to the switch hitter. .1-0 delivery on the way. It's right over the plate there to even it up now at 1-1. Minhart looks over there at first. Delivers home. That one's going to be up and out of the zone there. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Line searching for that first hit. And Cam Jackson's power, wouldn't be surprised if it's over the walls inside as they're pitching him 2-2 there.
I was going to say, you'd think they'd avoid going inside
Yes.
after he absolutely mashed one coming off the bench in the 9th. But no, they continually have gone inside to him.
Minhart will come set 2-2. That's going to be up and out of the zone there. That's going to run it full now to 3-2, and still only 1 out. And as good as a home run would be, base runners are more important at this stage in the ball game.
Agreed.
Full count delivery. That one is stung out to right center field. McKinley Irves
Wow, that just
on
never
his
carried.
horse. No, it did not at all. And that is going to be a very deep line out there for the second out to bring up James Whitmer. Yeah, that was one I thought was going to maybe land on the warning track, and it just almost died in a sense.
I definitely thought we gapped a baseball there.
Cam Jackson's season of unluckiness almost continues on there as James Whitmer, sophomore first baseman, going to take his first hack here in game number 2. 1-0 count to him. .1-0 delivery. Whitmer takes that one high. 2 balls and no strikes now. 2-0 delivery now. That's going to catch the inner half. 2 balls and 1 strike. Minhart with the 2-1. That's going to be up and out of the zone And Whitmer's doing a really good job of taking some pitches here. Standing in the looms would be Zach Swindell getting to start here on senior day in game number 2 of the doubleheader. If Whitmer could reach. Whitmer gets under it just a bit. And that one's going to land. Oh, that one landed just right of the foul line. Maybe just on top of it. But it will be ruled a foul ball there, as Rhett Mixon could not quite get to that one, but got a lot of help from that foul line.
Yeah, that was definitely foul.
Yeah.
Whitmer got jammed as well.
Yeah.
Got jammed hard. They got in on his hands there.
And got just a bit under that one. Still foul. I thought it was going to land fair, and it just kept tailing out there and just barely went right on the foul line. Foul ball nonetheless. Full count delivery. Whitmer gets under that one, but I think that one will be out of play. It is given a chase there by Joe Ruth, but it will be foul, as it is now 3-2. 3-2 full count with 2 outs. I'm looking at the score here in the softball game. It is 9-1, and that will be going to the top of the 7th now. Full count again. Whitmer stings one back up the middle. It's going to go off Minhart's glove, and Whitmer will be safe. So an infield
single.
Infield single there from James Whitmer. We're going to see how
the first hit of the day.
Going to see how it's going to be scored. Yes, that is going to be the first hit of the day for the Lions. It is scored an infield single. So now with Zach Swindell coming up to the plate, Tyler Shealy on second, James Whitmer on first, and now Zach Swindell stepping up to the dish here with 2 outs in the inning, representing the tying run here early for the Lions. Outer half there, no balls, 1 strike.
That ball was very high, just someone of Swindell's stature.
Yeah, it looks like the strike zone almost didn't change, even though the batter did. So no balls, 1 strike there. 0-1 delivery, big swing and a miss at a breaking ball there. 0-2 now.
I was going to say Swindell and Ballstat numbers only separated by 1, but the height difference is there. I think you might have thought that was Ballstat.
Yeah, that's a very much so different strike zone for both of those 2 young men. Both very good friends on and off of the diamond as well. Minhart will come set. 0-2 delivery. And that's going to paint the outer half and pull the string on Zach Swindell. So Lions get their first hit. Can't bring across a run. Still trail by 3 heading to the top of the 3rd inning. top of the third inning here at Louder Milkfield. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow, and P1 still out there on the bump. First pitch ball there is leading us off this inning will be number 24, number 21, Cole Chatham. He sends that one way up in the air. Ball stat in Swindell going after it. Swindell yells, "I got it," about 10 feet in front of the warning track, and he does indeed for out number 1.
Another baseball that just carried.
Yes.
Just kept on going. Kept waiting on Swindell to stop, and he never stopped.
E.J. Church is stepping up to the dish now. Yeah, and the whole thing with that is we've seen some balls just absolutely die today. We've seen some go farther than we thought they would. And it's not anything really to do with wind either. It's just the way the ball's kind of flying around the yard today. Not a lot of wind. I'd say definitely if it has blown, not anything more than 2 miles per hour. But pretty much
there was a
zero.
good stretch there where it blew out hard to right. But besides that,
it's pretty much been stagnant all day.
Flags.
Yeah.
Not budging.
First 2 pitches here will be balls. 2-0 now to Churchich. Churchill's 1 for 1 with an RBI single in his first at bat, and he's going to be ahead now. 3 balls and no strikes. .30 delivery from Irvin.
Good pitch.
On the outer third there. 3 balls and 1 strike now.
I look for P1 to go breaking ball here.
3-1. Let's see what he does.
Fastball.
Yeah, fastball. Ran it full. It's going to be foul, tipped back into the net. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the third. Full count delivery. Again, fouled back into the net. Full count to be done yet once more. 2 strike hitters. It's not just 1 time, not just 2 time, but 3 straight games. These Panthers have came out here and been elite 2 strike hitters.
Something tells me it's a trend all season.
Yeah, I agree there. Another good 2 strike hack, but will go left of the third base bag and foul. So the full count will have to be done for a 3rd time now. Full count. P1 delivers. That one's sent way up in the air down the right field line. James Whitmer running all the way down the right field line to where the tarp is located at from first base. And I hadn't seen James Whitmer move that fast, I don't think, since he's been at Piedmont. He was going after that baseball with a passion, but couldn't quite get to it. Now the full count has to be done for a 4th time now.
Great hustle there from Whitmer.
Whitmer had to go get that baseball as far over as Smith is playing in right field, playing very much so in front of the USA South banners. So anything down the line is probably going to be a triple. That again is fouled off. So now for the 5th time, we will have to do the full count here. And Davis, yes, I would have to say this is definitely a trend. 2 strike hitting. E.J. Churchich fights it off, and then finally gets a ball and is able to walk on about 11 pitches there. Now stepping up to the dish, McKinley Irves. He was retired via flyout in his first at-bat. Got the battle of ones here. Piedmont's 1 versus LaGrange's 1. Irvin won the first battle. Let's see who's going to win this one, Irvin or Irves. Also have very similar last names. Hang with them, young man. First pitch there from Irvin is going to be off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0, stung into left center field. Ballstat going to try to cut it off. He bobbles it and loses it. Churchitz will go first to home. Irves will stop at second. And now the Panthers will lead 4-0.
I believe that'll be scored as a hit and then an error on Ballstat, as the runner did score when he should have only been at third.
Yes.
Step to the plate, number 12, Trey Pierce.
Trey Pierce, the first baseman, going to step up to this year. He was also retired in his first at-bat of game number 2 of this doubleheader. It's going to catch the bottom half of the zone there. No balls, 1 strike. On the final score, as you might have heard that faint, very loud cheer there, the Piedmont Lions ladies softball team will advance to the USA South Conference Championship Series as they beat the Huntington Hawks 9-1 and sweep the doubleheader this afternoon. Congratulations to the Lady Lions. Cannot wait for next weekend. Irvin is ahead of Pierce here on the Loudermilk Field diamond. No balls and 2 strikes. Had a good pitch there on 0-2. Now going to turn into 1-2 here. Irvin will come set. One-two delivery. We have a canine out there barking on the 1-2 delivery. I guess he's a big Lions fan down the first base line there. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That one is walloped out, way up the chute. Cam Jack's going to have it in foul territory. And the way Zach Swindell reacted out there in left field, I thought it was going to go out there.
I was going to say, that wasn't hit at all.
Yeah, it was just barely hit way up in the air. And I had lost the ball. Glad Jackson didn't lose it, as he's going to catch it for out number 2. Jack Larson going to step up to the dish here, 1-for-1 with a run scored. It didn't look to hit that hard, and I saw Swindell start running in, and I was a bit confused there. But nonetheless, out number 3 there, caught by starting third baseman in game 2 here, Cameron Jackson. That was going to be low there. 1 ball, no strikes here. And Davis, how did the Lions create some kind of energy here to get back some momentum in this game?
You got to have offense. The offense has been lacking today. Every time you do get it going, there's runs given up on the defensive side here. So you just need to string together a couple good innings to really get things rolling again.
2-0 count now to Jack Larson. Delivery there. That's hit up in the air. Swindell tracking it down out in left field, but Ballstat will be the one who catches it for out number 3. The Panthers bring across another one, heading to the bottom of the third. They lead the Lions 4-0. 9-1-2 here in the home half of the third inning. Due up for the Lions. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here. Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Michael Minhart going to throw a first pitch strike there to Scott Lyon. No balls and one strike here to the sophomore shortstop.
Minhart absolutely cooking on the pace. Gets the ball right back, steps straight back on the mound. Signs already being given, and here he comes again.
1-1 delivery there. Big swing and a miss there from Lyon. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
DeJesus trying to break the rhythm. He's got somewhere to, Manhart's got somewhere to be, though.
That one will bounce off of Smigelski to even it up now 2-2. A walk out there, home plate umpire, and we'll give Minhart the ball. Give Smigelski some time behind the plate there to recuperate. Two count now here in the bottom of the third inning. 4-0. As we have seen the Panthers put 2 on the board there in the first. And 1 consecutively there in the second and the third. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Lions, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Lyon will chop that one. And the third baseman, Joe Ruth, was waiting on him to make a play there, and he just never did. Couldn't get it quite out of his glove. So we'll see a leadoff infield single here. And that'll turn the lineups around as Tyler Smith, the leadoff man, make his stride back up there for his second plate appearance of the afternoon.
Yeah, Ruth just ate that ball on purpose. He knew he didn't have to play it first, didn't want to make it any worse, chose to concede the infield single.
First pitch to Tyler Smith off the plate there. 1 ball, no strikes. Tyler Smith got a good piece of one in his first at-bat, but flew out to Rhett Mixon out there in right field for the first out for the Lions. 1-0 delivery up and off of the plate there. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 here. That's up and out of the zone as well. Tyler Smith really working the count now. Ahead 3-0 with no outs. We're going to have a mound visit here. We'll take the break with them. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. After that mound visit is concluded, we are back here. Minhart will throw ball number 4 to Tyler Smith. 4-pitch at bat. And now with runners on first and second, the Lions have something cooking just ever so slightly as Kyle DeJesus will step up to the dish here.
Might see DeJesus drop a sack bunt here. That might be what the discussion is.
Yeah, Luke Harris, the third base coach, going to pull him down there, and they're going to have a discussion there. Be a bit of a prolonged discussion. As I always say here, Davis, if we had some sponsorships, this is where we would plug them out. Sponsored to you by Brett Loftus and Davis Barlow. There we go. All right. Self-sponsorship's the best sponsorship. No outs here. 2 runners on. Kyle DeJesus in a big spot here if he wants to help the Lions get back in the ball game. Scott Lyon over there on second. Tyler Smith on first. And, yes, that is what the conversation was. Tried to get the bunt down there. Be ruled a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Breaking ball's a little bit tougher to bunt than a straight fastball here. You might see 2 or 3 in a row.
1-0 delivery, and yes, DeJesus already bunted around there. And he will get it down. Menhart will field it. So sacrifice bunt there. And now with only 1 away, that will bring up the second baseman, Jack Bartleski. Bartleski 0 for 1 as he grounded out in his first at-bat this evening. So now Line is on third and Smith is on second. Bartleski first pitch to him. Big swing and a miss there. 0-1 count now. Good breaking ball there from Menhart. Oh, 1. Bart takes that one in the dirt. That'll even it up now at 1-1.
Can't really pitch around Bartleski here. I know you have first base open, but Ballstad stands on deck.
Correct. A dangerous lineup at the top of the order here. Bart's going to take that one in the dirt as well, as that'll run it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Jack Bartleski waiting on Michael Menhart. The 2-1 pitch. That'll be a called strike there on the inner half. 2-2 now. And if the Lions aren't doing anything else, they're working Menhart's pitching count here in this third inning. 1 out, 2-2 on the way. Bartleski sends that one out to second. That'll at least bring a run home there. Scott Lyon will score. The Lions trading out for a run, as now they're cut into that deficit, only down by 3, 4-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. And now stepping up to the dish will be number 26, center fielder Carter Ballstad. Carter was retired via a ground ball his first at-bat. He's got to take that one outside there. Good eye. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to bring Tyler Smith home here. 1-0 delivery. That'll be low there. Ballstat now ahead. 2 balls and no strikes. And Davis, you have to think, maybe if you give Peyton Irvin some run support, he can go out there and pitch with more confidence in the coming innings.
Agreed.
2-0 delivery there.
Ballstat taking all the way.
2-1 now. Menhart will come set. 2-1 on the way. Ballstat just gets a piece of that one, fouls it into the backstop there. So the first time in game number 2 and the 9th time this afternoon, Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. You'll love to see it. Menhart comes set. 2-2 on the way. Ballstat gets a piece of that one. We'll send it down the right field line and up and out of play. The deuce has to be done again. Two.
Good leave. Good leave.
Ballstat will take that one in. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And just the same as with Bartleski, there is a base open with Tyler Sheely on deck, but do you really want to face Sheely? We'll find out here, and yes, maybe not necessarily, but they will have to face Tyler Sheely, who will be representing the tying run here. With runners on the quarter, Smith and Ballstat, Sheely will step up to the dish here with 2 outs. Sheely was the first line to reach this afternoon. as he reached via a walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch there, up and out of the zone to Shealy, 1-0 now. And yet, again, even if you don't want to pitch to Tyler Shealy, there's somewhere to put him. But I really don't think you want to walk the bases loaded with 2 outs and Cameron Jackson on deck.
Yeah, just adding base runners with 2 outs is never a good idea.
1-0 there. Looked a little in, maybe caught a little bit of the zone there. It was ruled a strike, 1-1 now. Are seeing some arms loosened up down there in the bullpen for the Panthers. When we get the numbers on those, we will let you know shortly. Out of the zone there, 2 balls and 1 strike. Menhart will check Ballstadt over there at first. And Ballstadt has had a week's worth of yoga as many times as he's had to dive back over there at first. Today, they've checked him back probably a combination of all 3 games at least 20 times. 2-1 delivery. Shealy takes that one low. Now in danger of walking Tyler Shealy. 3 balls and 1 strike here, Davis.
And you got to be careful pitching to Shealy here. Don't want to leave anything over the plate. This might be one of those cases where you throw a breaking ball. If he swings, he swings. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
3-1 delivery.
Went inside with a fastball.
And now to load the bases with 2 outs for Cameron Jackson.
Lions have not been short opportunities. This is going to draw a mound visit out of the dugout.
We will indeed see a mound visit here. And we'll take the break during the mound visit. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. We're going to get to see the switch hitter Cameron Jackson hit from the right side. First time we've seen it, at least at Loudermilk Field this season, he get to hit from the left side, facing a left-handed pitcher, J.R. Robinson.
This is righty Cam, as his teammates call him. Yeah, Brett, we have not seen righty Cam this year.
And he's going to take first pitch strike there, 0-1 now, as Michael Benhart's day will be done after 2 2/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 4 walks, 1 strikeout, and 1 run allowed. Also, that run was earned as well. Jackson will take that one now, 1-1.
It has to be difficult for Jackson, who's probably hit left-handed, I'd say at least 80% of the year, to switch to righty only every so often.
Correct. So not a lot of left-handed pitching down here, especially in the USA South. He'll foul that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. But, hey, if you feel like you got an advantage, depending on who you're facing off the mound, why not go ahead and change?
Agreed. I think that's why we see it done, is he truly believes that he's equal from both sides of the plate, and that little advantage you gain by being able to see the ball longer is worth the switch.
1-2 here. Jackson sends that one, and it'll tip off of the pitcher's glove. He's safe at first. J.R. Robinson couldn't quite get his glove on that one. That'll be an infield single and an RBI there for Cameron Jackson. Make it 4-2 now.
I think that's one Robinson probably should have left.
Yeah, he definitely should have left.
I definitely think he should have left that ball.
So now the bases are still juice. Jackson on first, Ballstat on third, and on second is going to be Tyler Shealy, and James Whitmer standing in the batter's box. He's ahead here 1-0. Yeah, I think it's a ball.
No, it is 0-1.
0-1.
The count umpire holds that up to correct it. This is hammered into center.
McKinley Irves is on his horse, and it looks like he would get there, and he will, to catch out number 3. So an infield single. That'll bring across 1 run here. The Lions cut the lead in half, 4-2, heading to the top of the 4th inning. David Smigelski going to lead us off here. P1 now working in his 5th inning, in his 4th inning of work. In the top of the 4th here, going to get a swing and a miss there to start the top of the 4th. 0-1 delivery there. Good breaking pitch, just left up a little bit. 1-1. On the way. That's going to be a great pitch on the outer half there. Some good paint. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Smigelski waiting on the 1-2 from Irvin. Ring him up! That's a backwards K there, and that'll be the first strikeout of the day for Peyton Irvin, and the first out here in inning number 4.
Number 19, Rhett Hebert.
Rhett Hebert going to step up to the dish He has one of the 6 Panthers hits thus far. Also able to drive in one of the 4 Panther runs as well. Irvin trying to settle in there. He's going to get a ball hit out to center field. Carter Ballstedt moves to his left, and he will catch out number 2. So 6 pitches and 2 outs. Now you need to get one more here. Turning the lineup bat over. Rhett Mixon steps back up to the dish here. He's 1 for 2 this afternoon with a leadoff triple. It's a good first pitch there from P1. Settles at the top of the zone. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 on the way. That one is smacked up and out of play over to the softball field. No ball and 2 strikes now. Mixon waiting on the 0-2. Oh, thought he pulled the string on him there. The home plate umpire didn't agree. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One, 2 now. Not going to get the call there either. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces Wild for the 2nd time this evening. See if we get a strikeout out of it. P1, what you say? 2-2 on the way. And that one will be chopped foul behind the plate. 2-2 to be done yet again. Irvin shakes off to Jesus once. Comes with the 2-2 now. And that'll run the count full of the 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Can't let him go here, Brett.
No. In danger of allowing his 2nd walk of the evening. Really need to get this out here. 3-2 delivery on the way. And that one is walloped to right field. Tyler Smith will not be able to get it. It will land in front of him. And Rhett Mixon will have a 2-out single. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Joe Ruth. And Rhett Mixon, has flashed the leather in this series, but also been very, very good at the plate as well. Joe Ruth, the 3rd baseman, stepping up here to the plate. He's 1 for 2 this evening with a double. He swung the bat well all series. Not right there. Bart going to make a good play over there at 2nd. And Jack Bartleski to James Whitmer is how we'll get out number 3 here in the top of the 4th inning. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, you're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Home half of the 4th inning here. and it's going to be 8-9-1 due up for the Lions. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow. Davis Barlow, bless you. Zach Swindell will lead us off here 0 for 1 this evening with the strikeout. Big swing there. He's going to come away with nothing. First strike. J.R. Robinson still on the mound there for the LaGrange Panthers. Oh, 1 delivery from Robinson. That'll catch the inner half there.
It's a good pitch.
Quickly behind 0-2.
It's a really good pitch. Great location down and in. That's a very difficult pitch to hit.
Swindell ready for the 0-2 here. It's going to be way off the plate there. Good eye. 1-2 now. One, two on the way. A swing and a miss there. And Swindell will strike out for the second time this evening. That'll bring up the sophomore shortstop, Scott Lyon. Lyon able to get in, field single there in his first at-bat of the evening. Lions need base runners here, down by 2. Only in the bottom of the 4th inning. But we know how much LaGrange can score and how often they can as well. 1-0 count now. Lyon looks at a ball there. First pitch of the AB. One-0 delivery off the plate again. Makes the count now 2 balls and no strikes.
Need good patience from Lyon here. He needs to get on base. Piedmont needs base runners bad.
2-0 delivery will be a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Robinson with the 2-1 delivery, up and away there. It's going to run to the 3-1 now.
1 pitch, 1 spot. Come out of your shoes if you hit it. If it's not there, take it.
3-1. That's exactly what Lyon was doing, and he's able to draw a walk there. So with the runner on first, the lineups will turn back over yet again. Tyler Smith steps back up to the plate here, able to draw a 4-pitch walk in his last plate appearance. Tyler Smith does represent the tying run here for the Lions with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. That's going to catch the outer half there. 0-1 count to Tyler Smith.
Tough call there for Smitty.
Yes. Nothing he could do with that if he'd have swung at it, but still nonetheless call it the outer half. 0-1 delivery. Tried to wait back on that curveball, didn't wait enough as he'll foul it back. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 on the way. That's going to be up and out of the zone now. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Good leave there by Smitty.
Tyler Smith trying to get on base any way he can.
Look to see them change the eye level. Went hard up, might go soft down. They did.
And Tyler Smith sends that one straight up behind the plate. Smigelski gives it a run for it. Smutty, but that's going to make a thump on top of the Louder Milk Field awning here. That's going to be 1-2 yet again.
If you're Robinson, you want that ball to be a little bit more down. He tried to throw that breaking ball. It hung just a little bit, never really got to its intended target.
Lefty-lefty matchup. J.R. Robinson comes set. 1-2. Swing and a miss there. Strike number 3, out number 2.
And that was
Davis,
the pitch.
Exactly what you said.
Yep, that was the pitch he tried to throw the first time.
And that'll bring up the catcher, number 3, Kyle DeJesus. DeJesus has a sack bunt and a ground out in 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch to the Jesus to catch the inner half there. 0-1 count now. Lyon over there at first via 5-pitch walk. Don't want to strand him. 0-1 delivery. That'll catch the bottom half there. Don't know if DeJesus agreed with that call or not.
I was going to say, DeJesus as a backstop is well aware
Yes.
of what the strike zone is and has been today.
Robinson will come set. 0-2. 2 outs here. DeJesus just kind of had to hack at that one.
Lyon was in motion.
Yes, he was. Indeed, he was. Sent that one foul down the right field line. J.R. Robinson will come set. 0-2 delivery one more time. That one shot back to him. Makes a good play. Throws it over to Trey Pierce for out number 3. Lions still trail by 2, heading to the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Cale Chatham is how we'll start off here in the top of the 5th inning. P1 back out there on the bump for the Lions. Harder lineup he's got to face here. 3, 4, and 5. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here. Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Chatham fouls the first one off down the third base line. 0-1 count now. Need to get out of this inning early and often. What have you seen from this lineup that P1 probably needs to throw to get them out?
He got his first 0 the last time around. The breaking ball looked much better. He was getting ahead in the count as he did here. Bartleski's going to boot it, and that'll be an E4 there as Bartleski, about as sure-handed as they come. A very unfortunate error as P1 did exactly what he needed to do to have a good start to the inning.
Yeah, that's Bart's. That's only his 5th error this season. Been very sure-handed over there, but they're going to get him right there for an E4. E.J. Churchich going to step back up to the dish here. He's able to draw a walk and an RBI single in 2 plate appearances thus far. Big swing and a miss there. There's that breaking ball you were talking about, Davis Barlow. 0-1 now.
Yeah, it looks like that changeup there. Down in the zone. Probably a little bit too much down for what P1 actually wants, but he'll take the swing and a miss as he can get it.
Irvin, 0-1 delivery. That one sent way up in the air. Bart trying to go find it in shallow right field, and Bartleski will grab it for out number 1. So makes the E4, but able to capitalize and get the out number 1 there. So the runner on first, stepping up to the plate, McKinley Irves. Irves is 1 for 2 this evening with single. Saw Irves flash the leather and the bat, just like his fellow outfield mate, Rhett Mixon. Very good outfield they have out there. Left field, Jack Layerson, don't want to shortcut him too much as he hit a home run there in game 1 of the doubleheader this afternoon. 0-1 count now to Irves after he takes the first pitch strike there.
P1 just has to keep getting ahead, get ahead with good pitches. LaGrange starting to open up a little bit, chase a little bit more than they have in the past 2 games.
0-1 on the way. That one's going to be in the dirt. Great smothered job there by Kyle DeJesus. That'll even it up now at 1-1. One delivery there. Beautiful breaking ball, but it's going to be just a bit high. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Two, 1 on the way. That's not going to catch the plate there. 3 balls and 1 strike now. McKinley Irves trying to draw a walk here. Over there on first, Cale Chatham. 3-1 on the way. That one is fouled off by Irves down the right field line. Full count now.
Irves is going to want that one back. You never want to be late on a 3-1 fastball.
Don't see too many middle of the order hitters miss a dead red fastball like that. I know McKinley Irves has to be kicking himself for that one. Full count here, 1 out. P1 with the delivery. That's going to be up and out of the zone there. McKinley Irves will draw a walk here on 7 pitches. And now stepping up to the dish will be the first baseman, Trey Pierce.
Step to the plate, number 12, Trey Pierce.
Top of the 5th, 1 out. Runners on first and second. They will put the shift on for Pierce. So the possibility of 2 is not eliminated, but definitely lessened by putting the shift on here with runners on first and second. First pitch from Irvin will be just a bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Lions playing for their season here in this game, number 2 of this doubleheader. A must-win situation. 1-0 delivery. That's smack down first base line. James Whitmer makes a great play, has to toss it to Irvin, and he over-tosses it. As Whitmer slow to get up down there on the first base line. Bartleski goes over there to check on him. Whitmer does appear to be fine, trying to shake off that diving stop, as that will now load the bases, and it'll bring up the left fielder Jack Layerson, and they're going to keep the shift on even with the bases loaded here and only 1 away. Irvin need to pitch out of some danger here. Looking in for the sign. Comes set. First pitch to Layerson. Swing and a miss there. 0-1 count. Irvin with the 0-1. That's going to be low and outside there to even it up now at 1-1. And Davis, that breaking ball has been working very, very well. Change-up curveball combination since you mentioned that.
Yeah, P1's doing a good job of getting ahead of hitters, but the problem is he's not capitalizing on it. He got ahead of Irvs, then went behind 3-1, got ahead here, and now he's 1-1. Good breaking ball.
Able to get back ahead here on Layerson. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Got to make this 1-2 pitch count here. Need to be competitive with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch is on the way. That one's sent out to center field. Ballstat having to hustle to get to it. He'll have to let it drop in front of him. Everyone will just advance up a bag. And the Panthers will extend their lead back out to 3 as they now lead 5-2.
I believe this will likely draw.
Number 25, Davis Bartleski.
No, maybe not. Thought it might draw Justin Scaly out of the dugout. Did not. So he will leave P1 in.
Piedmont has some action down there in that bullpen. Looks like it's going to be freshman right-hander Justin Manus warming up down there for the Lions. At the plate, David Smigelski. He's over 2 with a strikeout this evening. He smacks that one way up in the air.
This will be a 4 throw here. Irv should not go.
And Ballstat was able to catch it. Whitmer going to cut it off, and you're correct. Irvs will stay put over there at third base. So the bases are still juiced. Rhett Hebert is going to come up to take his hacks here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Irvin need to continue to limit the damage here. First pitch to Hebert, walloped out to left field. Swindell going to get it. He stops his back pedal and will catch it right in front of the warning track for out number 3. So 1 run will come across, but Irvin able to limit the damage here in the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Hard to lineup due up here for the Lions. J.R. Robinson still out there on the mound for the Panthers. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow, home half of the 5th inning is where we are here. 5-2 is your score. Panthers on top. Bartleski Jack Bartleski going to start us off here 0-1. Pollen keeps getting stuck in my throat there. He's parred in that.
That was a good
Bartleski late on that one down the left field line. Did that hit off the light pole?
It did. It caught the light pole.
Yes.
Which is how it's back in. It's back on the field now.
Yeah, 0-2 there. Caught the light pole. Sam Carpenter will pick it up and throw it back in. He was the Friday night starter last night. Made his final regular season start, potentially his final start here at Loudermilk Field in his career.
It will be his final start here as Bartleski gets hit by a pitch.
Bartleski will get hit there with 0-2 on the board. That's a gift there from the Panthers. It's Carter Ballstadt will now step up to the dish.
Number 26, Carter Ballstadt.
Ballstadt 0-for-1 with a walk in 2 plate appearances tonight.
That is a great start to the inning for the Lions.
Base runners are so important. That one's going to bounce in the dirt there. 1-0 now to Ballstadt.
It's going to take a real pass ball for Bartleski to get on the move again, nursing that hamstring. We've seen some of his groundouts. He hasn't even actually run them out. Doing his best to play today.
Yeah, pretty serious injury, but he's playing through it. That one's going to catch the bottom half of the zone there. It's going to equal it up at 1-1. Davis, I don't think you like that call too much.
No, I like the call. Didn't like the take there. I think Ballstadt mashes that in that giant opening in right center field.
That one's way off the plate there. 2-1 now.
Ballstadt's at his best when he's looking to hit it right center, and then just it ends up on time, able to pull one to left center.
Yeah, we've seen Carter mash some baseballs this season. Like to see that one here. 2-1.
Right idea there.
That one's going to go down the right field line and out of play. That'll even it up now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs here. Jack Bartleski on first. Carter Ballstadt at the dish. He's going to send one out to center field. It will land.
Wow.
Jack Bartleski will stay 2. Carter Ballstadt at 1, and that'll bring up Tyler Sheely. McKinley Irves did get the best jump on that one and couldn't get to it.
I think it was a deke. I think he knew he wasn't getting to that and tried to slow up like he was catching it to see if he could get Bartleski to either freeze or go back.
Well, I don't think either way Bartleski was going first to third there, nursing
No chance.
hamstring injury. No. But nonetheless.
I don't think LaGrange is typically aware of that, though.
No, I agree. First and second here, Tyler Sheedley at the dish. He squares around the bunt, but will bring it back. That first pitch will be a ball there, 1-0 now.
Sheely with the late square because he can absolutely fly. 6'5", 660. Back as a freshman, probably still runs somewhere around a 6'6", 6'7".
He squares around here. It'll be a called strike. It looked like he brought it back. Didn't matter either way. 1-1. Coach Justin Scaly wants the explanation on that. He will
Sheely's
get it.
checking on as well. He did not have that as a strike.
So it will be a called strike there, I am assuming.
I'd look for Sheely to hit here.
1-1 is the count. He will square around, take it back. Now the count be 1-2, and now Davis, yes, more than likely he will be swinging away here.
Sheely, one of the best 2-strike hitters on this Lions team, if not the best.
Oh, no doubt.
Perfectly comfortable with 2 strikes.
1-2 on the way. That one's going to be
take.
low and away off the plate there. Great take. 2-2 count now. Sheely represents the tying run here in the home half of the 5th inning. 2-2 on the way. And they're going to ring Sheely up there as a good pitch there on 2-2. And Tyler Sheely couldn't get it around there, as that will be the first out of the inning. Step up to the plate, the switch hitter, Cameron Jackson. We saw Righty Cam. Yes, instinct. That's kind of scary that we just both said that. We saw him 1 for 2 this evening with an RBI. First pitch to him way off the plate there, 1-0 now. So first at bat, at least at Louder Milkfield this season as a right-hander, able to get a single and an RBI his last time up. Nonetheless, an infield single, but they all count the same in the box score. 1-0 from Robinson. That's hit.
Great piece of
hitting. That's going to get under the glove. Bartleski.
Just can't go anywhere.
Yeah, he's going to get held up. Probably any of the other 8 guys in the starting lineup, you're going to send them, but right there.
I will also say another great deke at short there by Chathman. I didn't even have him missing that until I saw it go behind him. I thought he fielded it.
I saw it went through his glove, and then you kind of look how far he was from it. He was a long ways away from that. Well, that's going to bring up to sophomore first baseman James Whitmer. Whitmer 1 for 2 tonight with a hit, and we could use a big one here. That one's going to be a strike there. 0-1.
So LaGrange has handed Piedmont a gift here. With that error, can the Lions take advantage?
That one's sent way up in the air.
Bartleski can't tag on this.
Layerson will catch it out there in left field, and you're correct. Everyone will stay put. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 27, number 27, Zach Swindell, not Jack. Zach Swindell this evening is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
I thought we might see a pinch hitter here. I know it's early.
Big spot.
Big spot here.
And if you want to go with leadership, there's none with more than Zach Swindell, J.R. Robinson, and David Smigelski going to have a conference there. And I must say this, Swindy, with his leadership at the plate, is able to draw a lot of walks. We haven't seen the plate discipline from him tonight. I feel like if he can draw Robinson out a little bit, he can definitely have a better AB with the bases juiced here.
Yeah, Swindell's numbers not exactly what you want, only hitting .211, 14 walks, 31 strikeouts.
First pitch to him, swing and a miss there. No balls, 1 strike.
It's a great pitch by Robinson.
Swindell can take a step out here, readjust the gloves. 0-1 count. Robinson will come sit. Second pitch, in the dirt. Bartleski down there at third will stay put. 1-1 now. Big spot. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Lions down by 3. Bottom of the 5th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. J.R. Robinson and Zach Swindell. Who's going to win the battle here? 1-1 delivery. That's going to be off the plate. Good discipline there from Zach Swindell. 2-1 now. The Lions have put themselves in the hole early with 3 errors in this game. Needing to get some offense generated here. A 2-out rally needed. 2-1, big swing and a miss there. And that'll run the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. So Deuce is wild for the 3rd time this evening. Swindell will step back in the box. Waiting on the 2-2 here. That's off the plate. That'll run it full. So now with the bases loaded, a full count, 2 outs. All the runners will be moving. Zach Swindell in a pressure-packed moment.
This is huge here.
The 5th-year senior has been in these moments before.
All 4 down.
That is going to be low and away. So Jack Bartleski going to come around to score. And Zach Swindell turns a 6-pitch plate appearance into a walk. And the Lions will now only be down by 2 by a score of 5-3. It's going to bring up Scott Lyon, who is 1 for 1 this evening with a walk and a single. And that line with 2 runners in scoring position. What is the deficit now? 2. So if Line can put something into the outfield here, Lions could potentially tie the ball game. First pitch to him, outside and low. That's going to be 1-0 count now. Going to see a right-hander getting loose down there in the bullpen for the LaGrange Panthers. That's going to catch the outer half there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like that's going to be number 13, Ethan Fry, from what we can see up here in the press box. Back to the field of play, 1-1 to Scott Lyon off the plate. There, J.R. Robinson trying to find his command now, sitting at 2-1. Two-one delivery off the plate. Scott Lyons got a chance to walk in another one here. Ahead in the count now, 3-1 with 2 outs.
And you'll take the runs any way you can get them.
Most definitely, Davis Barlow. I couldn't have said it any better. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 3 runners on. Bottom of the 5th inning. Something's got to give. And Scott will send one out of play down the right field line. And yet again, we have a full count with 2 outs and the bases loaded. So all the runners will be moving. And have Ballstead at third. Jackson at second.
Swindell will now score if
Yes.
you gap something. Got a massive lead at first as well.
Full count. That's going to be up and out of the zone. So 2 runners are walked in here. And now the Lions are only going to be down by 1, 5-4. The runner will go to first. And we'll see head coach Dave Kelton come out of the dugout here for the LaGrange Panthers. And we're going to take a break here. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. The bases are juiced. We see a pitching change here as number 9, Tanner Chafin, will come in to pitch for the LaGrange Panthers. That will be the end of the line for J.R. Robinson. 2 innings, 2 runs allowed, none earned, 2 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts.
None earned, but he's on the hook for a couple of these.
Yes.
One did reach by error.
Ooh. Going to see a sidearm here. Tyler Smith fouls that one off of Smigelski there. Smigelski looks all good.
Yes, Smigelski quick to turn around and state that he is good. Always a scary situation when you take one fouled off the bat from a batter.
Chafin will finally come set here. 0-1 delivery. Way inside there. 1-1.
Brett shaping up for another beautiful sunset.
Yes, indubitably it is, Davis Barlow. Get to that 6th inning. That's probably when we're going to see the clouds settle over the outfield again. That's going to be off the dish there. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Would love to get a beautiful sunset and a Piedmont lead.
Yes. You talk about a great combination. That's good as Oreos and milk, peanut butter and jelly. I don't even know what else. Pollen and Brett Loftus, that's the best combinations of them all. That's what that is. T1 on the way. Smitty sends one out to center field, but McKinley Irves has a jump on it. And he's been sure-handed as they get and doesn't make bad jumps. And another great one right there. The Lions able to bring 2 across, but can't bring that tying run across. Still down by 1, heading to the 6th inning. All right. It's time for the top of the 6th inning here. Rhett Mixon going to lead us off. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here. P1 still out there doing his due diligence out there on the bump. First pitch of the 6th will be low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Panthers. 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Lions. That will be sent up to shoot. Trying to track it down in foul territory will be Scott Lyon. Made a sliding grab on the gravel, which is the warning track. But he's going to be all good. So 1-1 count now.
Lyon attempted a sliding grab, did not catch it.
Yeah, wasn't able to get there. Good attempt in foul territory down there. 1-1 count at the plate. Rhett Mixon 2 for 3 on the day, including a leadoff triple.
Yeah, that was the first pitch of the game. 1 pitch, triple down the line, and then one pitch later he scores on a pass ball. Ooh.
And Irvin nails him in the back there on a 1-1 pitch. Now that'll bring up Joe Ruth.
Plate number 17, Joe Ruth.
Ruth 1 for 3 as well with a double on his line, which was the second at-bat of the evening. First pitch to Ruth will be sent up to shoot down the left field line, but that'll be out of play and will land down by the sidewalk of the indoor facility.
Need a good inning here out of P1. You got 2 runs, got it back within 1. Really just have to get to the 8th, and then we'll likely see Ballstat.
0-1 on the way, up and out of the zone, 1-1 now. Some EDM music between the half innings there, as requested by the 2001 senior baseball class.
2021.
What did I say?
2001. That was a
That's
little bit ago.
To second, Bartleski over to first for out number 1. Yeah, 2021. I was born in 2001, so it all cancels itself out in the end. So
there's an "and" in the year you were born. That's tough.
Davis Barlow, we are not all fortunate to be on life insurance like you are so far. So with 1 out, we're going to step up Cale Chatham. No. I don't mean that disrespectful. Man. Davis Barlow's about to graduate. I still have 1 more year here, so he needs to be the lucky one. We're going to really miss Davis next year. So I must say that myself. So 1 out here. First pitch to Chatham. It's going to be a strike.
That changeup was
count.
good.
Yes.
That's a good changeup.
Well,
Chatham on time for a fastball.
I mean, you said it back in the 3rd inning, is that you need to throw more off speed if you're P1. They've been teeing off. The Panthers have teed off on everyone's fastballs. Sam last night, Kyle York earlier today, and now P1. But the changeups and the curveballs and Ryan Cox's slider earlier really throwing them off.
Ryan Cox's slider changeup combo threw them for a loop.
Oh, 1 delivery on the way.
Great.
Big swing. And it's going to be just chopped off the plate there. Oh, no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, fouled back off to Jesus.
Yeah. And you never know. Sometimes you think it's a swing and a miss. Fouled off Kyle. He never shows any reaction.
No, you
whatsoever.
never know.
Yes.
The only way you know is when the umpire holds up.
Yeah.
Holds up for time.
The Jesus tough as nails behind that dish behind the dish for the Lions. 0-2 delivery. Good pitch just off of the plate there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big hit, big pitch here for P1.
1 out, runner on second. That crucial second out looming, just 1 strike away.
Got it.
And he's going to get him, ring him up. As that's P1's only his 2nd strikeout of the contest. Cale Chatham is now, that'll bring up E.J. Churchich.
Step to the plate number 2, E.J. Churchich.
And Irvin, who has 49 strikeouts through 69 in the 3rd innings pitch, coming into the night, only 2 strikeouts through 5 2/3. And Davis, that's kind of a shocker there to me to look down at the stat sheet and see that.
Yeah, that is a very, very surprising statistic. There could be many circumstances surrounding that, though, as well.
And, I mean, it's not that P1's out there pitching bad. I mean, we've just said it multiple times. Can't reinforce it enough. The Panthers are just very good at, even if they get out, they put the ball in play with 2 outs. Churches with a big swing and a miss there. 0-1 now. It's going to be off the plate there. Count will be even now at 1-1.
But it's that sun's gone down. It's gotten a little bit more chilly.
Yes, it has. So we'll look at our temperature here.
P1 delivers, popped up in the infield.
He's going to try to play
Pitchers are
it.
athletes too. Whitmer says, nah, get out of here. He'll take it himself. And that will end the top of the 6th. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Piedmont still trails by 1. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube.
Home half of the 6th inning, 2, 3, and 4 due up here in the 6th inning.
It'll be to Jesus, Bartleski, Ballstat. The 3 due up. Good take by DeJesus down and in for ball 1.
1-0 count now. So we'll see the same pitcher on the mound. It's going to be Tanner Chafin. He came in to finish the last inning there for the Panthers there in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 count now. Tying run coming to the plate now. That's going to be DeJesus here. 2 balls and 1 strike. And until someone reaches, that's how it will be. Lions trail by 1. Very important contest here. Just trying to hang on for dear life, as that one will be chopped down the third base line into the dugout foul. What a snag by Scott Lyon in the dugout. But a great snag from the young man, showing off his hops. Hang with him, 1-4.
I was going to say, Brett, we probably have some tornadoes in the broadcast who are very interested in the outcome of this game. They did their job sweeping Huntington. Ooh.
Wow. That one looked like it came across the shoe tops and then just broke over the plate.
It's got a lot of movement.
That was a good pitch.
That sidearm angle gives it so much arm side run.
And especially against a right-hander, that's got to be harder to see coming out of the hand. Now we got a left-handed bat, and Jack Bartleski stepping up to the dish here as he has been hit by a pitch, scored a run, and driven one in. Has not gotten his first hit of the evening yet. Bart sends that one out to Abear.
Ooh, he looks like he's hurting, man. Bartleski looks like he is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he's playing through a lot of pain here on senior day. Does not want to come out of it. You see he'll hustle off the field there. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Carter Ballstat. Carter is 1 for 2 this evening with runs scored and a walk. Really could use a runner here in the home half of the 6th inning. That one's sit down to third. Joe Ruth will toss it over to Trey Pierce for out number 3. Heading to the 7th inning here. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Five, six, 7 due up here in the top of the 7th inning for the LaGrange Panthers. McKinley Irv's going to lead us off here. He's 1 for 2 this evening. P1 back out there on the mound for the Lions, now in his 7th inning of work. First pitch. Irv sends it down to third. Cam Jackson didn't get the best read on that one. It'll go into left field. Swindell will throw it back in. One pitch, one hit there here.
Step to the plate, number 12, Trey Pierce.
So with no outs, runner on first. Irvin will have to throw to the first baseman, Trey Pierce, 0 for 3. They're going to play him in the shift yet again. The Lions have been doing that with he and fellow teammate Jack Larson, who is on deck. He'll try to put one down. Jackson will have to charge it. It's smooth with the glove there. Cameron Jackson picked that one and made a great throw over there to first.
Look at the big man move.
Yes. Herbs will advance to second. Great rotation there from Irvin and Lyon over there to third to cover the back.
Can't compare him to Pablo Sandoval.
No.
Because Pablo Sandoval ain't moved like that.
No. Cam Jackson's got the moves like Jaggers, and Pablo Sandoval, he's got the moves like Pablo. So with the one out here, we're going to see Jack Larson step up to the dish. Having a good night at the plate. 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. We saw him hit a jack, an absolute bomb there in game number 1 of the doubleheader. Irvin trying to record him for out number 2 here. It's going to be off the plate, 1 ball, no strikes. And you would have to presume, Davis, the next pitching change, the first pitching change of the night for the Lions would indeed bring in Carter Ballstat to pitch.
Definitely.
Whenever Irving cannot go anymore.
Yeah, I could see them maybe, depending on how the rest of this inning goes, sending him out to start the 8th, but I definitely think Ballstat will appear in the 8th in some form or fashion.
Yes, I would have to agree with that. Irvin definitely have to see how he'd go the rest of the 7th to see if he'd be able to come back out there for the 8th. He's pitched well thus far, but I know that pitch count's got to be driving up there. Now falling behind here 3-0. Yeah, it's over triple digits as Irvin has thrown 104 pitches.
Wow.
Thus far. P1 showing the definition of that. He's going to throw that one off the plate. A drop ball 4 there. The Lions will switch back to their regular defense.
This is going to draw a mound visit.
Yes, it will
out
indeed.
of the dugout, and I believe it's a change as Justin Scaly motioned to someone in the dugout to grab a glove.
Yeah,
this will likely be Ballstat out of center and a defensive replacement into the outfield. I think we're going to keep it here on the break. We'll see if that change comes through once we see the result.
Yeah, because they didn't bring the glove. Oh,
yes,
no.
No, it's going to be Justin Manis.
We're going to see Justin Manis come from the bullpen.
Okay.
So we're going to let him warm up, and we're going to take a break here. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Gonna have the first pitching change here as Davis and I were mistaken. Justin Main is actually going to come in the game here. P1 actually will pause on that one. That one's sent back to Bartleski. 4-6, 3. They turned it double play. Justin Manus comes in 1 pitch and 2 outs. We'll give you P1's stat line in just a second here after we go stretching here in the middle of the 7th inning. We've got done stretching. Tyler Shealy's going to lead us off here in the home half of the 7th. Tanner Chafin still out there on the bump for the Panthers. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow, Peyton Irvin, 6 1/3. 8 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 5 runs allowed, only 3 earned. A good outing there from P1. 5-6-7 due up here. 0-1 to Shealy. As the batter is still the tying run until someone reaches here early. 0-2 now to Shealy. Shealy needs to get on base here. The Lions need base runners very, very badly. 0-2 on the way. It's going to be sent out to second. Abear throw a little high, but Pierce able to stay on the bag for out number 1. Now stepping up to the dish, not righty Cam, but lefty Cam. Cam Jackson, 1 for 3 this evening with an RBI. That hit coming from the right side. He will now switch back to the left side. He's going to take that one low and away here. 1 ball, no strikes. Chafin. Hope you read his scouting report, because if he leaves anything over that inner half, Cam Jackson will send it to the moon. 1-0 delivery, and that's almost going to get Jackson there. 2 balls, no strikes.
This is where you got to be careful. Can't make a mistake here, and if you're Cam Jack, you can't miss a mistake.
No, absolutely not. See some more action down there in the LaGrange bullpen. No one up and throwing in the Piedmont bullpen right now.
Whew. There was the mistake.
Yes. And Jackson was waiting on it, but I think he was a bit too ready for it as he fouls that one down the first base line. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitch on the way, that's up and in. That's going to run it to 3-1. And it looks like P1's night is done. He's taking off his hat, sitting up there with his teammates. Got some congratulatory hugs down there in that dugout, as he did have a very, very good night down there. Teammates dapping him up. Justin Manus came in to finish that last 2/3 of the inning. Jackson rolls over that one down the first baseline. It is foul. So the question is, Davis Barlow, do you send Justin Manus out there for the 8th, or do you bring in Carter Ballstead?
Depends on where we get to the lineup, because you want to preserve that DH spot, even though Sheely just hit. That's the only problem, is if you come back around in the 9th and Sheely's spot is eliminated, you lose the best pure hitter in the conference.
Full count here at the plate to Jackson. 1 out. Pitch is on the way. That's going to be a strikeout there. Caught the inner half. And that is going to be out number 2. Bring up to the plate the first baseman, James Whitmer.
Now batting number 29, James Whitmer.
Whitmer 1 for 3 this evening. Whitmer takes that one bottom half of the zone, 0-1 now. And those outs are dwindling for the Lions.
Down to 7.
Yes. Need to get base runners here. Make something happen. The Panthers have very good defense, but they've shown they're not perfect. That one's going to be off the plate there, 1-1. And honestly, at this point, the Panthers are just playing to spoil the Lions season. They've locked up that number 1 seed. But if they do defeat Piedmont this evening, the Lions will have to travel to play Brevard sometime this upcoming week. And that ball's hit down the left field line, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And who would ever be the winner of the sudden death wild card type matchup between Brevard and Piedmont would then travel to LaGrange.
Assuming that can happen.
Yes. Not looking good weather-wise this upcoming week. 1-2 in the dirt. Deuce is now wild for the 4th time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And looking at the West standings right now, Davis, what's our records?
Coming in to this game, LaGrange is 11-1 in conference. Piedmont 7-5. Brevard 7-5 as well.
That one's chopped back up the middle. Chatham will make a play on it. Whitmer hustling down the line, but he'll get beat by about a step over there at first. Lions 6 more outs. Got to get them out on the mound as well. Down by 1 going to the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th inning here Carter Ballstat in the pitch. Zach Swindell will move over to play center, and Ethan Darrow will now be in left field. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow up here in the booth. 1-0 delivery from Ballstat. It's going to be low to Rhett Abear. It's going to run the count now to 2-0.
That will eliminate the designated hitters. Ballstat comes into pitch. So Tyler Shealy has seen his final action here at Loudermilk Field.
And what a career for Tyler Shealy. Had a really great career, and I think he kind of had a day that kind of reflected that. Had 2 walks this evening, and he will finish with an on-base percentage in the regular season at least. Finishes with a .513 on-base percentage. That one's sitting down the right field line foul. Think about that. .513. You're getting on base a little over 1 out of 2 times. That's amazing, the season that Tyler Shealy had.
And Brett, there were 4 seniors that started here originally as freshmen who are true seniors. Shealy, DeJesus, Norman, and Cox. All 4 have battled major injuries. 3 of the 4, saying serious injuries, and 2 of the 4 have had surgery.
Yes.
So a resilient class as Smith will find himself under this one for out number 1.
Carter Ballstat getting important out number 1. We've found you get out number 1 against the Panthers. Doesn't mean you're going to get out of the inning, but it goes a long way. We're going to flip over as Rhett Mixon going to step up to the dish here. 2 for 3 with that leadoff triple he had back in the first. I was going to be up and out of the zone there. 1-0 count now to Mixon. Justin Manus may just be the unsung hero of the day. 1 pitch and 2 outs is all he comes in here for.
In a big spot.
Yeah, in a huge spot. It's going to even it up now at 1-1. And that really kept the Lions' hope alive in this game and kept the Panthers at bay.
He was on a limited pitch count as well with how many he
Correct.
threw yesterday, and didn't really have that much to work with.
1-1 delivery on the way. Off the plate there. 2 balls and 1 strikes. P1 threw upwards of 110 pitches. Don't have the exact count on that. Upwards of 110 tonight. Didn't want to put any more stress on his arm than you had to there. That's going to catch the outer half. 2-2 now from Carter Ballstat. Well, saving your best for last literally is what Justin Scaly has done here with Carter Ballstat. He has not appeared as a pitcher in this series thus far. 2-2 delivery on the way.
Great.
Ring him up! Rhett Mixon will sit down. And it'd only be the 3rd Piedmont strikeout of the game. Carter Ballstat's first one, and the second out here in inning number 8.
Step to the plate, number 17, Joe Ruth.
Joe Ruth will step up to the dish here, 1 for 4 with a double.
This will be big for Ballstat to go 1-2-3, give the Lions a little bit of momentum. Moving in, they've got 6 outs left to work with on offense.
And the lineup will flip over in the bottom half of the 8th. 8, 9, and 1. Due up, that'll be Swindell, Lyon, and Tyler Smith. That one is chopped out to Lyon. Makes a good play on it. Double clutches, but he'll throw it over to first, and he will get out number 3. Davis Barlow, you're correct. 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the 8th. Heading to the bottom of the 8th, the Lions need 1. You are listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Home half of the 8th inning here, 8-9-1 due up. New pitcher alert for the LaGrange Panthers, Spencer Duchesne. We saw him pitch last night. Mispronounced his last name. I want to apologize for that. Spencer Duchesne, number 11, 6'5", right-handed senior. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here. Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Thank you guys for sticking with us here. Now in our 17th inning of baseball.
Wow.
And Swindell put down a bunt, a little bit too much, as Trey Pierce over there at first will catch it for out number 1.
Yeah, a little bit too much is an understatement.
And now Scott Lyon will step up to the dish. Has not been retired yet. He's 1 for 1 at the dish, has scored a run, knocked in 1, and has walked twice in 3 plate appearances. Scott Lyon having a good game number 2. First pitch to him, low and outside, 1-0 count now. And just the same as the past 2 innings, cannot reinforce this enough. The batter is the tying run until someone gets on base. So the Lions need base runners very, very badly here. Duchesne from the stretch. Lyon will foul that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. One on the way off the plate there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Spencer Duchesne worked very well last night in relief. Trying to do just the same here.
Piedmont just needs 1 to at least keep the game alive.
That'll even it up now at 2-2 with 1 out. Scott Lyon has put together some quality plate appearances today. He needs to do the same here with 2 strikes. 2-2 on the way. And a swing and a miss there. A beautiful pitch from Duchesne for out number 2. Lions will turn over the lineup here as Tyler Smith will step up to the dish. He's 0 for 3 but has reached via a walk in 4 plate appearances. Duchesne try to locate that at the bottom of the zone. It will be a ball. 1-0 count now. Big swing there, but we'll come away with nothing as it'll even out at 1-1. He sends that one out to right center field. Rhett Mixon, he can't get to that one. That one's going to bang off the wall. Tyler Smith will stop in at second with a 2-out double off the wall. And the Lions are cooking with biscuits and gravy now, ladies and gentlemen, as now stepping up to the dish will be the backstop, Kyle DeJesus. And I think that's the first miraculous play that Rhett Mixon has missed all weekend.
I was pretty sure he was catching that based on past trends. Didn't know it was possible for him to actually miss a ball.
I feel like I'm playing MLB The Show on Legend mode right now, the way Rhett Mixon has been playing all weekend. But he finally misses a baseball out there. The young man has played perfect all weekend in right field. And Tyler Smith stings one in the gap and gets his first hit of the night.
Big question here. If DeJesus singles and Smith doesn't score and do you pinch run for DeJesus?
That is a good question.
He got hit by a pitch.
And now
do you pinch run him? He's the go-ahead run.
And it just extends the school record now to 16.
Do you pinch run for the best defensive catcher you have when your backup catcher is at third base?
I don't think you can. I really don't think you can, Davis Barlow. We're not going to see anyone emerge out of the dugout here. And to be quite honest with you, that is the go-ahead run down there at third base.
First base?
At first base. I just don't think that – I don't think you can take him out of the game right now. It's going to be low and away there, 1-0 count now. Because Davis, the chemistry that DeJesus and Ballstat have, you can't eliminate that.
It'd be different if Jackson wasn't already in the game.
Correct. That one is fouled down the left field line and out of play to even it up now at 1-1. Jack Bartleski, his first and only year at Piedmont College, his last ever time at Loudermilk Field. He can be remembered here if he can put one in a gap.
Doesn't even need to gap it, just needs a single to get Smith the run on.
1-1. He battled that one off. Now behind an account 1-2. He's been Piedmont's best hitter all season. This is who you want in this situation to tie and potentially take the lead here in the bottom of the 8th. You can hear the crowd here in Demorest.
There's life back in the stadium.
Bartleski waiting on the 1-2 from Duchesne. Fouls it off again. Staying alive up there battling. 1-2 count now, 2 outs. Tyler Smith on second. DeJesus over there on first. Bartleski dealing with some plaguing injuries, playing through the pain here on senior day through an 18-inning doubleheader. Waiting on the 1-2 delivery here. He's going to battle that one off.
Just keep fighting, man.
And that
keep
will be
fighting.
off of the light post there. 1-2 to be done for a 4th time now. How about it, Abby Judge? Does it get any better than this? A great camera woman here, Danielle Percival. Timmy McCormick, championship-winning women's head soccer coach in here. Joe Garwood, Jade Edwards, and Matt Kudrowski, PA. They're all waiting on their toes as well. And that one's going to run inside there.
You got to take that. Bartleski, I know his hamstring's already hurt, but you got to take that.
That's going to run the deuces wild now to the 5th time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. 2s everywhere, and the Lions could use 2 runs here. Bartleski. He's going to fight that one off. And the man is staying alive. He knows the moment. 2-2 to be done yet again. Wow.
Lots of activity in that LaGrange bullpen as well. But no one to save.
2-2 on the way. Bartleski sends one to center field. It'll get down. Tyler Smith comes around. Irv's throw is offline. We have a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. On third. Heath Ward, the pinch running over there on first. First pitch ball there. 1-0 count now. This means everything for the Lions. They will not have to play a deciding win or take all game against Brevard. They can just win the night. They'll be playing the Panthers again next weekend at LaGrange. 1-0 delivery there. Ballstat's taken all the way. 1-1 count now. The life has been inserted back in here to Loudermilk Field.
believe our audio went out. I think
Yes,
we're back.
We're all good. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ballstat. You don't want to walk Ballstat and load the bases here, but that might be what they're just trying to do.
So we lost audio right after you announced tie ball game. 3 of the 9 seniors have exited for the final time. Ballstat's going to look to put us in front. Ooh, aggressive base running by DeJesus.
Duchesne can't seem to find the strike zone. He's behind now, 3 balls and 1 strike. And they might just wait and intentionally walk Ballstat here. That's going to be off the plate, as that's going to be ball number 4. So another senior day opportunity. It's going to be Ethan Darrow. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Tying go-ahead run is at third base, and everything else is just insurance at that point. A big, big moment here on senior day.
And how appropriate that the bases are filled with seniors. Of course, Bartleski was pinch run for, but that is his spot.
Yes.
At second base.
And Ballstat over there at first being a junior. So a senior, a sophomore, where a fifth-year senior would be in Bartleski, and then a junior at first, a senior at the plate behind 0-1 here, needing a big at-bat. He's going to take that one on the outer half, 0-2 now. Got to battle back here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Duchesne will come set. He delivers. And that one will be taken there for strike 3 in out number 3. Lions bring across the crucial one to get it tied. They'll try to hold here in the top of the 9th inning. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. Three, 4, and 5 due up here for the Panthers. Carter Ballstat still out there on the bump. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow. That one fouled back into the net. No balls and 1 strike.
The old-fashioned power meets power here.
Yes.
Middle of that lineup. Able to produce some serious bombs. 11 between 2, 3, and 4. That is a check swing.
They're going to say he didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, look at it this way. 2, 3, 4 have 11 bombs, or if you look at 3, 4, 5, they have 11 bombs as well between the 3 of them, 14 between the 4. Ball stat has reached all the way up to 95, generally sits about 90 to 92.
1-1 on the way. It's going to be up and out of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two-one, smack down the left field line and foul. That's going to even it up at 2-2. Big 3 outs to get here. Tie ball game 5-5. Need to get out of this inning scoreless. Give it back over to your offense in the bottom half. 2-2 on the way.
What a
Ring
pitch.
him up. DeJesus needs to get the throw down. He will, and Whitmer can't get it on the throw. That throw will bounce, so it will be a.
I think it's an E2.
Yeah, that's gonna be an E2 there.
I think DeJesus thought he didn't have as much time as he did.
And he lost his footing on the throw as well.
Yeah, he tried to spin and throw in one motion because he thought he didn't have time. Might have had time to take a gather there.
And that's going to be a strikeout, but no out.
It'll be the 5th error of the game for Piedmont.
9 errors on the day combined in the doubleheader.
To be in a game 5-5 when you have 5 errors is a blessing.
Yeah, that's showing one of 2 things. That's showing the other teams made just as many mistakes, or that you're really that good of a baseball team. And I think we've seen a combination here this evening. That one's going to be up and out of the zone there. 1 ball, no strikes. So runner on first. 1-0 count. No outs. On the way. Square around the bunt will be Churchich. They're going to call that ball foul. A 1-1.
This is the biggest inning pitched of Ballstat's career right here.
Yeah, to this point, this is the most crucial. Got to be clutch here. If you're Carter Ballstat, 2-way guy. Statistically speaking, second best hitter on the roster this year. He's been the closer all season. Been lights out of the bullpen. Or rather, should I say, out of center field. Played a phenomenal season. Now pitching out of the stretch. 1-1 on the way. We're going to see Churchick square around again. That's way foul that time. He's now falling behind 1-2 here. Carter Ballstat following in the footsteps of his big brother, Brady Ballstat, to come here to Piedmont 2 seasons ago wearing number 26. Just like Brady. Trying to be clutch here. Get the lines to the bottom half of the 9th inning. Ballstat will come set. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the way to Churchich. Good pitch there, good lead from Churchich. That's going to even it up now at 2-2. Ballstat will come set. Even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the way.
Oh.
And that'll run it full.
Oh.
We've seen some good calls from the home plate umpire all night, but I might have to question that one just a bit. Nonetheless, 3-2 count here at the plate. Both dugouts making some noise down here. Who's going to win the battle, 2 or 26? We're going to find out here. That's going to be a walk on 6 pitches there to bring up McKinley Herbs. And we're going to see head coach Justin Scaly emerge from the dugout there. You're listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. After the mound visit, Ballstat's going to stay out there. McKinley Irves will step up to the plate here. Runners on first and second. As Chatham struck out, reached first via a E2, and then a 6-pitch walk for Churchich is going to lead up Irves here. Going to take that one low and away. 1-0 count now.
Ballstat's got to get back in the zone.
And we've seen him locate very well, not maybe getting some calls here, though, which you can't complain about the calls. You just got to make the pitches.
So there's been one that was borderline, but besides that, it's been pretty stellar.
1-0 on the way to Irves. He's going to foul that one off down the first base line. He knows he barely missed that one. And to run the count even at 1-1.
And Brett, what I was going to say is 90 in the dirt doesn't do you any good.
No. Panthers dugout getting loud down that third base line. Irves waiting on the 1-1 from Ballstat. He'll come set. Pitch is on the way. That'll be in the dirt. 2-1 now to Irves. A double play would be absolutely wondrous. The Lions could get a ground ball here up the middle. He's going to be sent out, the newly subbed in Gilson, and he's just got to go to first with it. 4-3 put out there. Will be out number 1.
McKinley did exactly what he needed to do, move the runners into scoring position with less than 2 outs.
So 1 out, 2 runners in score position. Trey Pierce will come up to the dish. And the Lions will still put the shift on. Cameron Jackson will be the only Lion on the left side of the infield. Scott Lyon, Jack Gilson, and James Whitmer all playing on the edge of the infield grass on the right side.
I am very surprised they don't walk him here.
Pick your poison, Pierce or Jack Layerson. It's one of the two there, Layerson or Pierce. Pierce, if you're wondering, 0 for 3 this evening. Layerson 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. Layerson also went deep in game 1. So probably about matchups here. Who do you like your matchup better with? A big swing and a miss there. 0-1 now.
I'd throw him 4 breaking balls, maybe 5 here.
Whoa.
Ballstat been working on a splitter as well. Talked to some of the guys on the team. He's been working on a splitter in the bullpen here. Not sure if he could turn to a pitch he's working on with a runner on third. But would love to see him mix it up.
Oh-1, getting ready to come in here. Square around the
Safety
butt.
squeeze.
Ballstat can't get there.
Actually, a full-on squeeze.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Panthers are fired up. Scott Lyon made the throw over there to first.
What a
That would
play.
bring up Jake Layerson. And that's one of those, Davis Barlow, you have to do it to perfection for it to work. And that was to perfection right there. That one will hurt. That one will hurt right there.
The Panthers are breaking out all the stops.
Yes. Ballstat, first pitch to Layerson, up and out of the zone, 1-0 now. And the Panthers dugout has come back alive here with 2 outs in the 9th. Following that run scored.
That'll be an unearned run for Ballstat as well. So the runner did reach on that throwing error.
Yes. 1-0 there, low and in. Going to run it to 2-0 here. Ballstat must limit the damage to just 1 with the runner on third here. Big swing and a miss there from Layerson. Now 2-1. It's a check swing there. Did he go? Three-one count now. 2 outs. And they're going to get the call back there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count now with 2 outs. Carter Ballstat trying to get out of the inning here. 1 strike away, 1 pitch away from giving it back over to his offense. Full count delivery on the way. Rig him up! Carter Ballstat. Very, very well, but a sacrifice suicide squeeze is going to be able to bring a run home for the Panthers, 6-5. The Lions have to get the bats to work in here, down by 1, going to the bottom of the 9th. Cam Jackson going to lead us off in the home half of the 9th inning here, needing 1. So back to the same situation we were for the past 3 or 4 innings. The tying run is at the plate. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here. Potentially the final inning of action that we will call this year on Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube here at Louder Milk Field. 1 ball, no strikes to Jackson.
Jackson has a knack for hitting the ball a mile in the 9th inning at Louder Milk Field.
That one is hit way up in the air. McKinley Irves looks like he's got a play on it, though, and he does. Jackson just got under that one, and that'll be out number 1. And here steps up the sophomore first baseman, number 29, James Whitmer. 1 for 4 this evening. Two more outs. Spencer Duche still out there on the mound for the Panthers. 0-1 count. Off the plate there, 1-1 now to James Whitmer. Duchesne delivers. That one is smacked down the left field line, but would go left of the bag. This is going to be strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Duchesne will come set. 1-2 on the way. Whitmer able to fight that one off there. That one gave a good vibration to the hands. As we'll do the 1-2 yet again. One, two, on the way. That's going to be up at the noggin, so that'll even it up at 2-2.
Good fight here from Whitmer. Just needs to hang on a little bit longer.
Putting together a good AB here.
Needed to result in something good, though.
Yes. All you got to do is able to get on base. Two. Whitmer will chop that one into the Lions dugout. 2-2 to begun yet again. Swindell is on deck. Lion is in the hole for the Lions, if it can get that far. 1 out, 2-2. Whitmer putting together in that bat here. Two from Duchesne. Whitmer sends one up in the air. Irvs has to get on his horse, but he's got to play on it, and that'll be out number 2. So with 1 out left to spare, 2 outs in the inning. The regular season final at bat could potentially be the 5th-year senior, Zach Swindell. Scott Line would be on deck if Swindell could reach here. 3rd year at Piedmont, 5th-year senior. Biggest at-bat Swindell's had to this point in his career. Needs to find a way to extend the game. Duchesne, one up in the zone, 1-0 count now. Big swing and a miss there to even it up at 1-1. Swindell, by any means necessary, has to get on base here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Duchesne will come set. 1-1 delivery. Way outside. Swindell, 2-1 now. Swindell steps back into the box. Duchesne will come sit. 2-1 on the way. Swindell will foul that one off. So potentially the final deuce is wild here, the 6th and final of the night. Potentially speaking, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Zach Swindell step back into the box. Swing and a miss. And the LaGrange Panthers have swept the Piedmont Lions as they win Game 3 by a score of 6-5. Final pregame show here from Louder Milkfield this season. Brett Loftus.
Postgame show.
It's been a long 18 innings.
Yes, it has been.
It has been a long 18 innings. Post-game show here, final post-game show. Had our final pregame show earlier. Brett Loftus, Davis Barlow here, 6-5. Davis, conclusion of this game, man. Where did the Lions go wrong? What did the Panthers do correct?
Panthers came out hot. They hung 4 to begin with, never looked back. The suicide squeeze in the top of the 9th was ultimately what ended everything here at Loudermilk Field. And that will be the end of the Lions season here at Loudermilk Field. To be determined what actually happens for everyone on the broadcast, everyone on the broadcast will Find out when we do, I guess, if Brevard and Piedmont will play or if this is actually it.
Yeah. Well, Davis, we want to thank you. Something that I wanted to personally do and Danielle wanted to do as well. We want to thank you for your career, man. You meant a lot to this program and what we do, man, as broadcasters. You and I had our final one up in the Mize a few weekends ago. Now our final day here, final time at Louder Milk Field. Final regular season game as a broadcaster for the Lions, man. How does it feel?
It's been a blast being here, man. It's been such a fun past 3 years. It's been a pleasure to work with Danielle and her staff. It's been a pleasure having you, Nate Royce, Joseph Garwood on the mic with me. I've had so much fun. Wouldn't change it for the world. Well,
Davis, we want to thank you for everything, man. I want to wish you the best of luck as you leave here in the next coming weeks. And for one final time, man, take us out.
That concludes the broadcast here. You've been listening to Piedmont College Athletics on YouTube. See you next time.